Hi everyone. Today I have taken a current topic about the general behavior of the youth of the present generation. We have been seeing that in the last several decades changes have taken place in the social structure, in the social stratification, in the social relationship, and more importantly, from generation to generations, we have been coming with changes. We had the joint family, from the joint family we got the nuclear family, and from the nuclear family we got the single parent structure nowadays. Now, the behavioral patterns of the children have also undergone a lot of changes with the passage of time. Now we see, currently we are seeing, visualizing what's happening in our country, or for that matter anywhere in the world, whichever may be the country in the world. There is a general dissatisfaction of the current behavior of the children. I am not pointing a fingers about anyone, but in general there is a lot of generation gap, and we have seen, and particularly I may not point out the mistakes of who is responsible for this, but one thing is, now recently we have seen a lot of things going on in Delhi and other areas. Mass behavior. Mass behavior is a very dangerous thing. In mass behavior, whatever one does, other follows it. Now why you are doing this, I don't know. Because it catches like a wildfire, and we forget about the consciousness and the merit of the question for which we are fighting for it. As a result, it results in chaos, and most of the time it gets violent. Even in violent also, there is some kind of hysteria that passes from one person to another. And once that particular situation or the event is over, we realize that I should not have done like this. So, who is responsible for this? We have a lot of families, the lower middle class, the higher class, the super class. So what are the role of a parent particularly in this? Particularly, socialization plays a very, very important role. And in my videos, most of the times, I have been vehemently saying that both father and mother are very responsible for the upbringing of a child. And in this connection, we nowadays presently, we put a lot of pressure on our children, particularly for the studies. We don't see that the behavior is not only concerned with education, but the overall development of personality that includes behavior also. We never take the aspects of frustration, the frustration that the child undergoes when we put a lot of pressure. And the life of a student becomes very stressful. We have seen, and particularly when the question of examination comes, even in the 10th class exam or 12th standard exam, or maybe the competitive exams. Once the child gets mature, of course, he adjusts compatibly to the situation, and accordingly he prepares. But up to 18 years, he is under the control of the parent, and the parent's responsibility is very, very important. So nowadays, you see, both father and mother are working mothers, most of the times. They hardly find time to look after their children. And added to that, we have a lot of coaching institutions where the child makes hunting from one coaching institute to the another coaching institute, from one part to another part, And during this time also, he exerts, and physically he is completely worn out. And apart from that, the parents generally ask, "Arey, what did you do? Did you complete the task? If you have not done it, complete it before midnight today." And the child also burns the midnight lamp, and as a result health also is affected. And we have seen children losing their standard of health because there is no physical activity. He is not concerned with any kind of physical activities, completely becomes a bookworm. He may be successful at the latter stages. I am not telling people are not successful. They are getting success, but out of every 100 you will find only 3 to 4 the other are. Now we are seeing recently in most of the exams about 22 lakhs appear, but around 10 to 11 lakhs succeed. Out of that, some of them are in the forward ranks, the others come into the ranks that are falling below. So now what is to be done? Number one, trust on your child, be friendly with him, talk to him from time to time, make it a point to be as friendly as possible, understand him. Understanding the child plays a very important role. We generally go on speaking and we always feel that what we did is right and the child also should do the same thing. It is not correct. Now the times have changed. What we studied, what was the pressure we had during our childhood is not the same what he is feeling in these days. The amount of pressure, the amount of technological influence that has taken place and the mental effect what we had and what he feels nowadays, there is hell and heaven difference. So ultimately we need to understand him, we need to see that what best is possible for him, and the cooperation of both father and mother is very important in this regard. So socialization is very, very important. Whether you are, I have seen recently a lower middle class, a boy from lower middle class, having cleared the NEET with flying colors. He is a panwala, he is a stationery shop owner, and I think I have made a video about that also. So I think it is possible. See, you understand. See, he understood his child, and even though he is illiterate, he frequently used to ask his child what he needs, what should be done. Because he is a businessman, he used to return at around 11 or 12 o'clock like that by closing his shop. Until he used to care his child, what is to be done. So I think understanding the child plays an important role. Don't put pressure on him. Try to understand what he needs, what he expects. And generally we do a lot of mistakes regarding the selection of the courses for the child. We don't understand his aptitude, what he feels, what will be his choice, what he wants, which line he wants to go. And we put pressure that you have to be a doctor, you have to be an engineer. See, because I have been telling you that there are a lot of options nowadays. There are 350 career options nowadays. 350. I think select the one which suits him. And the schools also play a very important role. Rather than putting pressure only on science subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, etc., we need to focus on the literature subjects also. Communication is very important. So he may become a doctor, but suppose he doesn't know how to communicate, he fails in the later stage. So all these aspects are very important. So therefore schools need to have a program, they need to have a counselor. I have seen a lot of schools producing very good outstanding results with posters coming out. But the personality aspect also is very important. So this is a small video that I made is the part 1, and we will continue in our next video what are the other options that are available so that their present youth feel happy, they enjoy their life and they study, and their mind, you see, human values also play a very important role. It is the parent responsible to teach them what is the good value and what is the bad value. It is not at all impossible. So we need to focus on that and keep away from, as far as possible, from the internet, from the mobiles. That may not be possible, but at least we need to reduce that so that we'll have a real effect of changing the future generation. At least as of now, we know that there is a lot of competition, there is a lot of pressure, and we have seen to become bad is very easy. To return back to the good nature is very, very difficult. So I hope you like this video. Understand your child, encourage him or her, and let good things happen and let him develop. I wish all the best. Thank you.